Hi, everybody.
So happy y'all are here tonight. Guess what? You are getting makeupless Amy. I have a little bit of blush on. I stayed the night with a friend last night to get ready for church this morning. Totally left everything there and forgot about the time change. So guess we didn't go to church. So if you're wondering what Amy looks like without makeup, hi.
And I would say I did this in solidarity, but no, it's just been one of those days. But I got stuff hung up behind me.
You're gorgeous without makeup.
Thank
love
you.
That behind you. I just love it. That is just amazing. You are so talented.
I'm excited.
Oh, and I love it too because when you see the peak of the back of your chair that's brown and then it kind of draws your eyes up.
Yeah. And then my hubby, you guys, look what he brought for me. He saw that I found this that I made, and he brought me a little succulent home from Walmart with him so that I could hang it up.
I just love that. I love that little hanger. I want them like hanging at different lengths in like the corner of my studio.
Oh yes, absolutely.
So adorable.
Yeah. So I'm excited. I'll hang that up later, but I'm excited.
So who was our first tonight? Who was our first? Oh, and thank you, Brandy. Thank you, Brandy. Danielle was first tonight. Danielle, big early bird. Hey, Danielle and Cheryl and Laura and Cynthia.
Love you too, girl. Yes, love you too.
Very much. Hey, Cindy, how are you?
Over in Mason. She's in Gilbert, I believe. Right, Cindy? I think she's in Gilbert. Not far away from me. Both of the place I told her we were going to, like I was taking you when you were here at the end of the month, which is the original Pancake House and Mellow Mushroom. Never heard of either one. I'm like, well, you can pick one, both. I don't care. Go with us.
I'm so excited about both of them.
Yeah.
Super excited. But the Mellow Mushroom especially because I love brick oven pizza.
It is the best pizza in the world. I'm not even a pizza person. This is like the best pizza in the world. It's like our family place. Original Pancake House is brunch, family spot. Mellow Mushroom is like celebration spot. We held my oldest son's college graduation party at Mellow Mushroom. So yeah. But yeah, it was fun. And then we have Tammy and Brandy and Karen. Kim, Barbara, Gina, Sparklies, and Patricia Lynn. Hi, everybody. I'm so glad you guys are here. Does my husband have any brothers? He does. You don't want them.
Oh,
enough said. Enough said. Oh, anyways.
I love you, Heather. I missed you today. I've been so busy. You've been working on your stuff, and I've been doing stuff, and we haven't been as back and forth as we typically are today. I missed you.
Yeah. I will try to have it done by next Sunday, but then I can give you guys like a little tour of my new setup because I'm so excited. I have like 4 times as much room now to work on. We move stuff around. Those ribbon ladders we told you about, he cut them down and they fit perfectly in the desk drawers right next to me. And if the spools are too big, all I did, I put a little plug, a wooden plug that I made into like the widest part. And so then the dowel can sit on top of that and then it's up. So it's better. So yes. He is Brandy. I love him to pieces.
It makes me wonder if my drawer would fit. If not, maybe my one that's right under me would, because that's just a brilliant idea.
Yeah, because then all of my wire, chain, leather, and all these drawers right next to me, I just pull it out. He had gotten this shelving unit that all of the shelves pull out. And so I was originally going to have him on there, but it like pushed back and forth and like it was not it would have worked, but this is much better.
Yeah,
love it. Yeah, love that it's all just right there.
Oh, you love my bracelet, Karen. Thanks. It's something different, right? It's just something different that was on that the Check Beads exclusive box. And you guys, March bargain bead box. Oh my goodness.
Mine just got here. Mine just got here today. I love that Amazon's delivering now because I thought I was getting 3 bead deliveries today on Monday, and I thought one of them was bargain bead box, and that means I have 3 more bead deliveries coming tomorrow through USPS. So I'm excited.
Happy Monday. Happy Monday.
I did finish my necklace.
Beautiful. I love that.
I went ahead and did 2 more repeats of the pattern just because I wanted it a little bit longer. And then I just made a little hook and then my little link, the little link I do for the clasp. Mm-hmm. I'm loving using that as the clasp of things, bracelets, necklaces, whatever. Easy peasy, 1.25 inches. Well, when it's 18 gauge, it's 1.5 inches, but of sterling silver wire, I couldn't find a clasp cheaper than that. And the hook is only another like 1.25 inches. So 3 inches of sterling silver wire, it's like maybe $1. I could not find. I mean, even at Hobby Lobby, half off, they're $2.50 a piece. So, and that's just a lobster clasp. So it's great.
And that's not a beautiful closure like you made.
Right. I like it. Yeah, it's just a little it's just a jump ring and a lobster clasp. It's nothing. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm going through all of my greens for bargain bead box for all of my own little companion bundles. But you guys, think about this. They said that starting in March was the first month that Laura was going to be ordering for the companion bundles, which means there's going to be more companion bundles. There's going to be more of them.
And they'll have extras. So if there's anything we really like, they didn't use the rest of their stock to make the companion bundle. So I'm excited. But they need to bring back the chain from last month. I am tempted to buy another box just for that chain. I loved it. That silver chain is stunning. Love it. I almost swapped it on this, but I didn't because I liked that this chain had the balls, the silver balls, which are also down further on the necklace. So I kind of like that the continuity went up. And now we'll have room. Hubby cut me pieces this weekend. So now I have room. This is that really, really thick.
Oh, yes.
Like 6 gauge, 8 gauge, something like that wire, copper wire. So my desk is sturdy enough now. So I'm good to go. We lucked out. The landlord replaced the RV gate this like before winter time, and they left the leftover fence post, which is like a 4x4. So we didn't have to pay for that. Yeah, he just cut 2 legs, had that on, much sturdier because it's an antique desk, and I love it though. He's like, "We'll get you a new one." I'm like, "But I love this desk."
Yeah, you love the desk.
I love this desk.
What's this? Cynthia, has anyone gone to Gemstone Orphanage?
No, why? What happened?
What's up? While we're waiting while we're waiting on that, can you pre-buy a box for April? Anxious.
Yes, you can. So yes, they're doing the pre-buy. Yes. And Steve already, they put up 100. Steve said if it gets low, they'll put up more. That it might take longer, but they literally, as they said on their video, they have all their suppliers good to go. If you want more than one, you just have to place separate orders for them. You can't put more than one in your cart at a time. Yeah. And then, so they're doing good. I need to go do that. Even though I just had to come to do this moment with myself, I forgot about that. Oh no. I have a lot of beads, a lot of very nice beads, and I need to put them to use and practice what I preach and start putting stuff up for sale and whatever else. So, but I'm getting there. I'm getting my craft room organized, getting everything set up. So we'll be good to go.
And how are you feeling? Our friends want to know.
I'm doing okay. I have an appointment tomorrow with a vascular specialist about my leg, which we knew that I was going to have surgery on again. So they wanted me to get the spinal stimulator in first because they are hoping that having it in there will help with the nerve stimulation in my leg after the surgery. so that it will help it heal and my body won't think that it needs to fill in the area where they took the lipoma out. So,
Right.
but we'll do good. I've got everything I need to recover. I'm all good and I'm excited. What do you mean they'll be able to get Colleen's orphanage now? Go see. Oh, she did a collection, but it's sold out.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I know she has a page on YouTube. She's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, she's fun.
Yeah, I'm excited. But
that's exciting.
We have a little bit of not so good news though, guys.
Our friend Sheila Hutchinson is not doing well. They are taking her off of her support on Monday, tomorrow. And they expect that she'll probably pass pretty soon after. So send love, send prayers, send lots of positives. She's a sweetheart, and she was a big member of this community, is very supportive of everyone. And her and Heather got really close. And it's just heartbreaking. It's just heartbreaking. So
one of her last posts was being so excited about winning that $25 gift card to Bargain Bee Box. That was her last post. I have screenshotted all of her posts and I'll be putting together a memorial including her sweet potato pie recipe that she shared with everybody. I'm gonna make a little necklace with her birthstone, which is an amethyst, on her urn. And thank you, babe.
Sweet Heather.
And I'm gonna make when my sister passed, I made a piece of memorial jewelry for her siblings, kids, parents, all of us. And so I'm gonna do the same thing for her husband and her 2 kids. She has a son and a daughter. She's not much older than Amy and I.
And she's our friend.
She was an amazing support to so many people in the group. She always had a kind word, always was encouraging to everybody. Our last text, she asked how I was doing. And I said, great, how about you? Not so good, but they're changing my medicine and I think things are going to turn around really quick.
I'm so sorry.
She's an amazing lady. So
sweet. Send your love. Send your love and just love everyone that's around you. Life is short. Yeah. Life is short. So anyways,
sorry guys, a Facebook post on its own just wasn't enough.
No.
So it wasn't enough. So I waited specifically so that we could tell you as in person as possible. But yeah, no, she's not gonna want us, and she's gonna feel perfect now. Cynthia, you're absolutely right. She's gonna go and be with her Heavenly Father and her loved ones who passed before her, and she's going to be in the most perfect image of her body. And yeah.
And beating however she wants, whenever she wants, as much as she wants.
She was so excited to get her hospital bed because then she would have a little tray
right,
so that she could bead. So celebrate the little things, guys, because she did. To the very last moment, she celebrated the little things.
Yes, she was very thankful for all the littles.
She was everything. When I saw that was her last post,
She wanted to point out some of those little positive things too.
always,
You know?
yeah, always. And if anybody was down on themselves, she had a comment to brighten up their day, to help them see it another way. That was the thing, is that when I searched for her in our group, there were more messages where other people's messages where she posted on them than there were of her own. But like there would be like 30 of them and then a post she put up, and then like 30 or 40 of them and a post she put up, and I was just blown away going in and reading all of those. She's an amazing lady, and I will love her and be thankful for all of the time that I had with her, although I wish it had been a little bit longer, not just for me. But yeah, she's great. So just, her kids are younger. I believe her daughter's a senior in high school this year. So we'll just keep them all in our thoughts and our prayers, you guys. And like you said, she's going to be in a better place. She will no longer be in pain. And that's where we are. So, but thank you guys.
For her. How about we bead for her?
Yeah, let's bead for her. That's a good idea. You need to reconnect your mat, though, sweet pea.
Did it disconnect?
Yes.
It's okay. More often back on.
I know. It's all right.
Well, I turned it on early because I wanted to show the beads that I wanted to use tonight. This all changed because this was a bracelet that I wanted to make to actually wear to church this morning. And so I almost just went ahead and just made it. I didn't. I was like, no, I'm going to do a tutorial with it. And I was like, I'll do it live.
Yeah.
It's not wanting to connect now. It was all connected beautifully. That's what we get for talking about it, right?
Right. Is it there now?
I'm checking.
Okay.
No, it's not there. Did you kick my camera off? That's not very nice.
I know, right? No, I didn't. I promise.
Oh, it's done so good. Come on now. Now that I'm all sniffly.
I know, right?
There we go. Hold on. It won't come up, my friend. Hold on. Aw, my friends. Here, hang tight. Let me come off here for a second. Let me disconnect it. And
all right, sounds good. Yeah, go right ahead, hon. I'll put myself. Yeah, there we go. So let's see if she can get this figured out. Anyways, as far as the rest of you, what have you guys been up to this weekend? Has anybody else got their bargain bead box? It cracked me up when I watched Amy's video because key lime pie is literally like just one more thing that we have in common as our favorite dessert. So actually last year, Sam's Beach Shop on Gem Chat, they have like a little challenge where every day for the month, I can't remember what month, they had a design prompt. And one of them was to make something that reminded you of your favorite sweet treat. And I made a bracelet, and it had picture jasper on it and these beautiful like lime beads. I wish I would have brought it in, but these beautiful lime beads. And I showed it to Amy, and I'm like, can you guess what it was? She's like, yep, key lime pie. That's my favorite. And I'm like, no way. There's no way that's just another thing that we happen to have in common, but we did. And so, yeah, it's been good. So that's just another thing. But it was funny because I used like some more like opaque, like the red opaque beads that Bargain Bead Box had in a box last month. I think I'm pretty sure it was a picture Jasper box that it was in there. And I had the green beads that matched with it. I thought I had my Bargain Bead Box right here. I'm sure I do. Because it literally just came today. So I'm loving that they're having Amazon deliver for them now. I don't know if it's just the bead box or what. Yeah, Fran, you got yours. If you guys, you should have if you got an email stating that they will be doing yours, then it would. If you're in a more rural area though, those ones will still be delivered by USPS because that's who Amazon uses. So like my sister, a lot of her Amazon stuff gets delivered that way. Ooh, I'm loving these little bead caps. They're just the like really simple, like little gold dome bead caps. Love those. Ooh, Brandy, something for me to put in with your package of the stuff I forgot to send you in your other package. There's very few things in AB that I'm a fan of. There are some things that every once in a while I'll see it and I'll love it. But most of the time, I'm not a fan of AB. I'm like, just let the bead be pretty by itself. It'll be okay. Like, I don't understand it. But these, I'm very excited to use these. The links. Love these. I just can't decide if I want it to be a necklace or earrings. So I might have to get them I might have to get some box extras. Oh, you don't like them either, Kim? Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, first of all, I think there are crystals that are beautiful without the coating. Like, but I'm okay with the vitriol when it's like the blue and purple and green one. I'm okay with that. Like, that doesn't bother me. So it's just a matter of, oh, really, Tammy? You might just live near them, or you might live near their thing. And also, can you guys believe that I believe all of the metal in this bag right here is 18 karat gold plated, which how they do that for the price that they do. Oh, really, Karen? Oh, do you mean like now I'm not going to know what it's called. Sam's Club? Because yes, we do have a Sam's Club. So if they have some key lime pie, I'll have to see. I made some when I was in Missouri visiting Amy. I made that to go with, and I like more crust to custard ratio than most of it is. So I made her, and when I make graham cracker crust, I use brown sugar instead of white sugar, so it has a little bit more of a chew. And like my favorite way to eat it, I love to make them in the little mini muffin things. Oh my, because then it's just like a single bite. So good. We freeze those and eat them during the summer here. Everything. Ruth, my daughter, and my grandbaby are doing great. She has to go and get checked for jaundice, which, I think it's 3.5, even though that's not really a thing, but at least 3 out of 5. 3 out of every 5 babies get jaundice. It's just something that happens. She definitely got her mama's milk supply. I mean, the baby was born 4 days ago, and she nursed on both sides and still pumped over 4 ounces on either side. So she definitely got her mom's milk supply. That's for sure. And she lives in California. And I was like, hon, they'll pay good money for that. And she's like, I was thinking the same thing. Get a little side hustle. That's what we do. But they're now recommending that if the baby has jaundice, to limit the number of people around them. So our visit has been postponed a couple of days. Plus, we're trying to. I didn't get to have that moment, just my husband, myself, and the baby when my daughter was born, my oldest, and I didn't have that. And so I tried to be extremely respectful of that. And so when we celebrate holidays like a week early or a week late, whichever, that way if they need to go to in-laws or they just want it to be their core family as we're welcoming in a new generation, that's okay. And it works out and they can have Christmas morning on their own. And if they want us there again and we celebrate more than once, great. Lucky us. But that gives us all the chance to just like have our time, but then also have our moment. You fixed it. I saw you guys. I've been watching her face this whole time backstage, and she has been stressing. So I'm glad that you fixed it. You did it. We're good.
To say the least. I've been stressing. So I don't know. I don't know. I thought maybe it was the battery died while we were chatting and waiting, but battery's not dead. So
you might have to download the driver like I did.
Yeah.
And then literally it picks it up like I can connect both of mine at the same time and it'll pick up both of them in here. So just with the driver and a C connection. Yeah. Like a C cord from the camera.
The drivers are in there then because the C connection works. It just turned off.
That's weird.
Remember when it did that when you were here?
But yeah, I remember that. It's okay, Rosanna. We're getting there. We'll get there. So I'll remove myself from stage right now, and then you can put you guys up, and then
if it'll be good.
Okay. Then let's do that, and we'll just do that to full screen. Solo layout. There we go. Sorry, guys. Here we go, though. And she got her new lights, and we'll be putting those up soon, too. So
yeah, I'm super excited about them. But I have some little bit of rigging to do first. And what I wanted to make, I'm going to do a triple strand bracelet. And I know all of you guys are going, no. But this is something that I was going to make just on my own because I wanted to make it so much. And it's all of my items from my stash. Everything here is from my stash. And I don't get to make many things from my stash. And so that's what we're going to do today. I have some gold filled chain that came from Fire Mountain that I want to pull in here. And I had used that because I didn't get very much of it because it was a little bit pricey. And so I made myself a bracelet and I wanted this triple strand to go with it. And I was thinking about taking this chain and making it the ends of each of those 3 strands for that connection. So, you know, on my wrist part here, it's just going to be that chain. That's what I was thinking about doing.
I want the link to that chain though. Seriously. It's beautiful.
Okay,
I love it.
Got it. It is beautiful. And it was on closeout. So otherwise I wouldn't have been able to get it.
Yeah. Misty, is this your first live? That's a new name.
Who's first live?
I think it might be Misty's first live. I don't recognize her name. So if so, welcome. Glad you could join us. Glad you're here, Rosanna.
Love it. Look at these that I got. And I got these from Joann's. And I love these little crosses. I think they're just gorgeous. And these are those lighter colored gold. It's like that KC gold color, that lighter color. And so I'm going to do the same kind of color gold beads here on each side. And for this strand, this is going to be the center. I just want, it's not going to be a whole bunch going on, but it's going to be pretty. I have some of these beautiful like mauve glass pearls that I'm going to pull into it. And then I loved these with it because that matte with the pearls.
It's my favorite. That's why I did it with my necklace. I love putting matte and shiny together.
Love it. And then these pull in all of it. So it has, you know, they're white, it has that gold tinge that goes through it, and then it has that same kind of mauve color.
For a second, I thought they were the purple ones from the Sam's Bead Box this month, but they're not. They're white. I like them, though. They're really pretty.
Beautiful, though. I love them. As soon as I saw them, I was like, okay, I need some KC gold, and I need to get out some of my other stuff.
Yeah, great.
So I'm going to do some of these pearls. I'm going to do a pearl, and then I'm going to bead cap with my tiny bead caps. One of the matte beads in the middle.
Yeah. Alyssa, that's something that you have to do through YouTube. You need to go into the settings of your YouTube profile, and that's where you can change your name. That's not anything that we can do, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. All of the pictures, you guys, that Randy has been posting. Oh, from Thunder Horse. They are having the time of their lives there.
I'm so glad to hear that.
So cool. It is so cool. So on this one, this is all I'm going to be doing on this strand here. But I want to get to the other strand and I'll come back to this one because I'm really excited about this one. I'm going to do 2 strands that's going to be the same. And what I'm going to be pulling in is these bigger beads here. And I'm going to bead cap them. But what I'm wanting to do is I got these little clear discs and I got them from Auntie's Beads. And they're just check class clear discs. And for whatever reason, I am in love with them. And this is all they are. They're just clear. But I love them. I told her she finally gets to lick her beads.
Because the key lime pie? Yeah, it's a little fuzzy, guys. She's having to use her phone, but we wanted to, I'm sure we'll get it figured out before next week for sure. Because it's not really fuzzy on my end. Yeah, it's not real fuzzy on my end, so I'm not sure.
It doesn't look fuzzy to me when I look up at it.
But yeah, we'll go on.
What I'm doing with these crystal ones, though, that I love is on that center one, I'm bead capping that center one with a tiny bead cap. So it almost looks like there's spacers in between there.
I love it.
Love it. Love it. And I think actually, I'm going to do one of these with it too.
Yeah. Rosanna, right there with you. I'm organizing my craft room and getting stuff up, and I had to have a little come to Jesus moment with myself because I have way too many beads that are not being used and they're not put away or organized. And so I'm like, no new beads except for Gemstone Orphanage until I get everything organized, things put where they go, and making and selling and stuff. So yeah, exactly, Mama. We'd rather have, even if it's a little fuzzy, we get to be with you guys tonight, which is what's important.
Yes, and even if I couldn't have gotten down to my mat, we would have still been okay. Yeah. But do you know how long we were in when it went off?
What?
Do you know how long we were in on this whenever that camera left?
Less than 20 minutes.
Really?
Okay. So, yeah. Which is weird because if mine is connected and I can like see it, even if it's not on stage, it's still there. So
still there.
Sure yeah, that's what did it make sense.
It was on for the 30 minutes that we were on before the live started.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I don't know. It's okay. I was gonna surprise you, but I found a really good deal on extra batteries, and the 3-pack was $1 was like $3 more. And so I went ahead and got that and was planning on just sending you home with one of them. So you could always have one on the charger, one in your camera.
There you go.
So that way we both have, because our cameras have the same battery. So
yeah. Yeah, something's up because that battery's been on the charger essentially all day.
Right. And they
So.
rapid charge. It takes less than an hour for the battery to charge even when it goes dead.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
So in the morning I'm recording for Bargain Bead Box. I'm really excited about what I'm going to be making for the new box. And I'm doing something a little bit different just for my first one. So we'll see. But I love this.
It's so pretty. And wait till you guys see it next to the center strand because it's gorgeous. I know, right? We always, every time we're like, nope, not going to order. They put up the sale. You get the email, order this, and we give you that, or do this, do that. I just went and searched for green.
I went a whole month without ordering beads.
That's so proud of you.
I know. And so I was so proud of myself that I put in the biggest Bargain Bead Box order that I've ever put in, and I did it Friday night. So there's that. So just so you guys know, the next haul, it's going to be the biggest by far that I've ever done. And it is primarily all gemstones. And they're not all, hint, hint.
They're not all green. I just searched green. Oh, okay. I just searched green and there were like 13 pages. So my cart like filled up quickly. And I was like, right, Rosanna? I know it's hard. I would literally just was like, nope, no more beads. And then somebody brought up, yeah, Gemstone Orphanage. I placed like the last, since everything with Brandy started, I have like consistently placed an order with her every week because I just like, I knew that was the way I could show support. So that's what I was doing.
Yes.
But I got to get things organized.
Yeah. It's so easy. It's so easy to do. And it's so fun to do until you realize afterwards and you're like, oh, okay, so I'm going to do better.
Yeah.
I'm going to do better.
I also need to sell those last 2 puppies. I finally got new pictures taken. They're absolutely adorable. I will share some in the group if you guys would like. Heck, if anybody lives near Amy and wants one of them, she can literally fly it back for you when she comes at the end of the month.
Hey.
Yeah. But no, I have to share the pictures because they're absolutely adorable. Little Apollo. We put this little like ball cap for dogs, and it's one that's like supposed to look like your favorite ball cap. So it's like rips and whatever else, and he literally looks like a toddler with like hair everywhere wearing his daddy's cat. And he's in a little red wagon.
He kind of looks fake because he's so cute.
Yeah, he's literally sitting in a little red wagon in the pictures. It's adorable.
Oh.
But yeah. All right, Cindy, I'll send you pictures right now.
Hey, can you upload one of those? Maybe you can show them on here.
Ooh, yeah. Let me see if I can do that real quick. I will do so because they are adorable.
And for context for you guys, Apollo is the twin of my Jasper boy. And Jasper, this coming Wednesday, will have his first vet appointment and he will have his first grooming. So he is going to be a pretty boy for Wednesday nights live, girls.
Oh, that's going to be awesome.
I'm super excited.
I'm pretty sure that I have them already in my email box, so I should be able to Get it. Hold on, just wrong email address. So I'm not seeing the comments for just a second, guys. So hold on 2 seconds, and I promise I will get back to them. I'm just trying to. Oh, they're on my thing. I don't need to do that. I can just go over to media assets and upload them.
I love these together. And these, I'm going to make these smaller because I want to end these with chain. So if I remove the end beads, I think we will be just about the same length. Yeah, that looks good. So I will be, the last weekend of the month, I will be with Heather Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So we are going to get a lot done, and we are going to get some good friend time without being too rushed.
Yes.
And it is needed.
Yes. Can you guys see that one? It's up in the corner. It's little, but like this is him with his little leprechaun. But look at this one, you guys. Look at that face. It reminds me of like my son when he was like 3 or 4 and was like outside playing and came running in, and like, or our dad got home from work and like plopped his hat on his head or whatever. Yeah, I can't even. And this one just looks like he just got in trouble, and he's like, but I didn't mean to. And then his sister was being a total spaz, but I got that picture. I only got 2 of her. I must have taken 40, but I only got like 2 good ones. And then this one, it snapped just as she came running right towards me. So she's just kind of, yeah, they're adorable. So
I love them.
I know, I can't.
And I cannot wait for Jasper to get his. I'm going to do the teddy bear cut.
Yes, that's the one you want to get. Definitely. Yeah, that's where the fur is a little bit longer on the head and the rest of the body is a little bit shorter. Love it. That one or puppy cut is the one I always do, but yes.
Won't they leave the fur on his legs long then? Longer?
Oh, no, they'll still cut it shorter, I think. They normally do around there. Cheryl, as far as dollar bead box, all you have to do is log into your account and your subscription. I'm not part of Craftica, so no, I don't know. Hi, Linda. How to cancel Craftica or dollar bead box?
Yeah, if you just log into your account, you have the option. It's probably at the bottom to cancel subscription.
Linda came and joined us. Patricia, they are Malshipus. So Mama is an AKC Shih Tzu, red Shih Tzu, and Dad is a CKC Maltipoo. So the breed came about because Shih Tzus are known to be difficult to train, and Maltipoos are known for being neurotic spazzes, including the 2 I have. But you breed the Maltipoo with the Shih Tzu, and the Shih Tzu calms it down because they're literally lap dogs. And then the Maltese and Poodle help you to be able to train them easier because they're not as stubborn. So, and it also elongates the snout and sets the eyes further back in the skull, therefore eliminating the eye and breathing issues that Shih Tzus are known for having. And they're hypoallergenic. They're cutie patootie little dogs. I love that you're just using the little flower bead caps as like spacers.
Yes.
I love
the
that.
way it looks, I so wish that other camera was going because you saw how the tinge goes through it. I'll get a picture.
It just looks beautiful. Yeah, it makes it nice and sparkly.
It's incredible. Because I have to use my phone, it's not doing it justice here, and I'm feeling bad, guys. Sorry.
We'll get it up.
It's done beautifully too. I just don't know.
We're waiting for the last of a bunch of the stuff just got in. I'm going down to Bernie's for our bead box. I'm going down to Bernie's on Monday to go through everything and like take stock of what we still need to find. But then, yeah, I'm excited.
Super excited.
Oh, that's good. That's good to know. So Miss Chrissy says she gets emails from Captica before they charge her, and they have info in them how to cancel, which we will also be doing the same thing,
Yes.
you guys. You will get an email a week ahead of time telling you when that the new bead box is coming out. Oh, I bet Patricia's 6 Basset Hounds. Who they can be stubborn. In fact, I heard that they have so much scruff from like having to be pulled because they're stubborn. That's what I was always told. But anyways, when we get ours set up, first of all, an email is going to go out to everybody who's already on the list. And they will have first go at it. We'll let them know that they're coming out. And we will send out invoices. We'll send out an email, let everybody know the invoices are coming. And then once we've gone through the list and everybody on the list has done it, then we'll release them probably like a day later. I don't imagine that we'll hold them back for long. And then we will put out a post and let those who aren't on the list know that that they're available. And Kim, I'm taking care of that right now. I'm going to put my email. All you have to do is send me an email, guys. Right now there is still a auto correcting, guys, that is on there that will tell you I'm healing from surgery, so I don't always get back as quickly as I would like to, but I really do try my best, guys. So but
no, you really do rock star it, and anyone that has reached out can advise that as well. So you are a rock star, Heather.
Yeah. So that's my email. Just email me. All I need is your I need your full name, I need your address, I need your phone number and your email. So if you're emailing me, obviously I'll have that. So just send me your address and your phone number and I will get it. I have the list. Tammy, you ordered a mandrel, right? If you did, I can just go and put you on the list because I already have your information. Sylvia, I believe you're on the list as well. I think you've asked before, but if not, I'm almost positive you have ordered a mandrel. But Tammy, if you've ordered a mandrel, I can put you on there. Kim Evans, you're definitely on there, girl. Promise. You are one of the first people. So, yeah, you ordered a mandrel. Okay, good. You'll be on there. Sylvia, just let me know. My husband just yelled from the living room, Kim Evans is a rock star. He loves you. You crack him up. He watches every single one of our lives, guys. He watches every single one. And he'll even go and watch our videos. He's so cute. He was like, how come when I look up the channel, babe, your videos aren't on there and none of your guys' lives are on there? And I'm like, honey, go to the live chat. I'm like, why? I don't know. Sometimes I just like to listen to him when I'm at work. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you're the cutest.
He is the sweetest thing created. I'm pretty sure of that.
Yes. The mandrels are $15 and $5 shipping and handling. And I haven't even told Amy this yet, but I just figured out how to connect Square to shipping. So it all goes. So you guys, I don't have to put in your emails or your phone numbers anymore. I don't have to do any of that. I set up the shipping. You automatically get emailed. And when your order has shipped, and then you will get whatever USPS updates that you would normally get, you'll get those. So that's great. But we're excited. I told you love them, Rosanna. I knew you would. Stop with the rumors, girls. I got a rough to hold. Guess who put that one in? Yeah. I'm so glad you like them. I know that
I
it's a little
love that,
weird.
Heather, that you sent her a pair as well. I think that's just
Right.
sweet and it's awesome.
Yes. And yes, the bracelet mandrel's right here. So, oh, I'm not on the screen. I'm
And
backstage.
I'm about to use it as well,
Yeah,
but
show you.
I'm getting these parts done before I do any measurements because I'm adding chain to the ends of them.
Right. And the thing, Patricia, about the mandrels is that the thing is that if you are measuring length, like if you ask somebody the size of their wrist, and I always tell them take a string and wrap it around the looseness or whatever that you like, and then measure that on a ruler, which is great. That tells you what the diameter of their wrist is. The problem is, guys, is that beads take up room. There's a string in the middle, and anything that's on the inside of that string is taking up part of the inner diameter. So then you put them, you put it on there on the bracelet mandrel, and it will tell you, which Amy will show you it to you in just a second. Karen, the ones I sent her are double flush cutters, and I find it oddly comforting to know that every time I cut wire off of a spool, I never have to check to see if it's flush. It's the only thing I use those. Yeah, it's the only thing I use those for outside of jump rings. But actually, Karen, I will send you a link because I ordered some flush cutters off of Amazon on Linda at Gumnuts YouTube channel. She talked about them. She loves them, and she uses 18 gauge wire and all this stuff, and a 16 gauge even, and she cuts it. She said she'd been using them for 8 months, and they were as sharp as the day she got them. I bought some. I love them. They I just had them. Let me see. They are called Nipix, I believe. Nope. That's Amy's little thing that I accidentally brought home.
My round nose pliers?
Yes, I took her these round nose pliers because they're the best. The tip is the smallest that I've found.
I was so excited to get them, and then they were gone.
Yeah, and she couldn't find them and didn't say anything to me. Here they are. Okay, so they are called Knipex, Knipex. I'll put that in the chat. And I have a little bit different. Oh, 2 years you've had them, not 8 months. Okay. Linda, can you message me the link of the ones you use? Because mine are a little bit different. And mine, on one side is like the model number, and on the other side are these, like, it says max CU, and then it's 1.6, and then FE, and a weird zero with a line through it, and 1,0. And neither of us knew what they were, but not surprising, Samantha Latimer knew exactly what they were, explained it all in a comment on Linda's last video.
That's awesome.
Totally can't even remember it now, but the ones she have are made to cut a little bit thicker wire, I believe, than mine. So, but they're made in Germany, which Germany is kind of known for their metal, their steel, a lot of like beat-alongs, pliers, those are German steel, so they're really good. That is the company name, Knipex. I really, really love them. I will try to get that info from Linda. If she doesn't have the direct, thank you. I wasn't thinking, should have put that up on the screen. Thanks for having my back. Oh, mine do have the same number? Okay, cool. Okay, so then I will put the model number right now because hers just have this little line on the side of them that mine don't have. So yes, I agree, Brandy. That bracelet is beautiful. I feel like I'm taking all of the stuff from you.
Well, they know what I'm doing. They see what I'm doing. So it's all good. Either way. So here's what I'm wanting to do though. So the bracelet is right about 5 inches, and I'm wanting it to be just above 6, maybe 6 1/4. So I'm adding some chain to the ends of each of them, and then we'll go through and we'll measure it. So
Okay.
and that's when I will incorporate and bring in the mandrel.
I'll show them when she's finished. I'll definitely show them to you, Linda. I'll show you the ones that I have so you can see. Mine just don't have like the little guard that yours have for some reason. They just look like normal flush cutters, but I can get into little spots a lot easier. And I know that's something that you talked about in your last video, how you couldn't get into tight spots. I have little to no problem getting into tight spots. So I love it. You know what happened with that other company, which shall not be named by me. I will not give them any airspace. Yeah. Or maybe you guys need to know. Okay, I bought a pair of Tronics. Saved up for them. $100 for these cutters. Was very excited to get them. Loved using them. And one day I never cut anything above 20 gauge wire that was dead soft because that's what it said. I followed the like guidelines, the rules, the everything. And one day I was cutting 22 gauge soft sterling silver wire, which sterling silver wire is very soft.
Very soft.
And it broke diagonally. And when we looked at it underneath the magnifier, the metal on either side of where it broke on the blade was a lighter color than the rest of the steel. And I know that I'm not I don't make stuff, whatever, but I've watched enough Forged in Fire to know that's a weak spot in the metal. It had nothing to do with it. So I reached out to them and they literally wanted me to send them a sample of the last 5 types of wire I had cut with it. Plus I had to pay to have the cutters shipped back and there was no guarantee I would get them back. Or they'd be replaced. So I still have them. I use them for other things. Can't get into like the nitty gritty. So I really like the Nipex. I've been using them and I really like them. And like I said, I can get in very close. So I'll show you mine so that you can see the difference, Linda. Like I said, yours just have a little guard on the side, which I believe they put those on there. It's supposed to keep the wire from flying. Because Gina, I believe, Sparkly's has a pair that has a little the same little thing on the side of hers, and it's to do that. Yeah, exactly, Linda. I had barely missed Amazon's return window of 30 days. So I had them for like 33 days, and that happened. Wow. And like $100 for a pair of cutter. Do you know how many beads that would buy? Like, really? I had to be pretty disciplined, and you know, it was in between litters, so I didn't have puppy money. So yeah, it was just, I don't know.
Okay, so what I'm going to be doing, we're going to be running out of time here. What I'm going to be doing, and then I'm going to put up a post so that you guys see the finished. I'm adding just a couple of these links to the end. Just a couple of them. And what I'm initially looking for, because my initial measurement is I'm looking for it to be just about 6, give or take, because you see, these are bigger beads than these. So let me grab my man.
I contacted them directly, Linda. I actually got an email within minutes from the handle said the president of them. I replied, didn't hear back from him for 5 or 6 days, emailed him again, didn't hear back. And then they finally did message me back. And yeah. So how much was it on the mandrel?
That's where I'm going. Okay. So on the mandrel here, or measurement, it was just over 6. If I come on the mandrel and I touch these 2 links together, we're at 5 3/4. Yeah. And so if I was to do this, this is right at 5. If I come in here until this is closed, you see it's still not closed, and I'm all the way up here
at 5 inches.
5. So as these beads are bigger, it's going to make this overall a shorter bracelet when it's on you. It's that inner diameter. And so what I'll do, I'm going to finish this up and I'll get a picture released for it. I'll finish it.
Rosanna said, keep going if you want to. Rosanna's like, you can keep going. I go overtime all the time. You're so sweet. Yeah, and now that the time change happened, you guys, it's even earlier for me. It's barely 6 o'clock here, so but it's 8 there now.
Do you know this is the first year, the first time for time change that I have messed it all up. I messed it all up. I didn't change my time last night. I completely forgot. All of my clocks are still wrong. It's just not typical.
Everybody's saying keep going.
Okay.
If you're up, keep going,
well,
keep
since
going.
I already am, that's good.
Yeah. Right? She's like, I still am. But yes. And Kimberly, please, you guys, make sure you go and like the video. That helps us out. But
big time.
Yes. Kim M said, go ahead. Share. Mama.
And these jump rings that I'm using are the ones that you sent me, Heather. They're
the gold-plated ones?
Uh-huh.
Yes, I love those. They literally have them in every size, and you get a container that has rose gold, and silver-plated jump rings. And you can literally, in one listing, they have like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think all the way up to 10. So I love those, but yeah. Patricia Lynn, that actually doesn't actually work. That is a wives' tale, and because Bernie at Bernie's Beads Shop thought the same thing when I took some down there. And he was like, well, I don't know what the point is. You just add 2 beads, or there's this formula you can do. And so I had him try it, and he literally tried like 5 different ways and kept coming up short on the mandrel every single time. Until I literally like drew it out on a Post-it and like put the string and showed that half the bead is in there. So, and it literally like blew his mind. And he was like, yes, I want to carry these. Absolutely. How many can you leave here? And so he now carries them in his shop as well. So, but yes, Patricia, there is a guide that is on there, but it doesn't always remember. Oh yes, good point, you guys. Here, everybody needs to know that. So tomorrow, the Claim It Live sale has been postponed until Tuesday because it's still Shannon and Molly doing the Claim It Live. And Shannon had an appointment that could not be rescheduled. So the Claim It Live sale this week is on Tuesday instead of Monday. And Rosanna is still covering for Randy while her and Jefferson are on their honeymoon. So, which is great.
I may actually be able to be on the Claim It Live since it's on Tuesday. If it was Monday, it's impossible for me. It's too crazy, but
yeah,
even just be on for support.
Yeah, exactly. Molly and Shannon are doing so good though.
I'll make sure in the morning to put on, that way, even if I don't talk to you guys, even if I'm not able to listen, I'm still on there.
Yeah, you're still giving a view, which is great. And we appreciate everybody that maybe it's not even a like, or whatever. That helps so much. So it's appreciated. Dorina, where are you that it's in the afternoon? Because see you there as my budget is already blown. Exactly. Yeah, you guys saw everything that I got in the last 2 weeks' orders the other day. So, but it's all beautiful and I'm happy with all of it.
Oh, well.
We still got to talk about that Amazonite though, lady. Because she's like, I can't anymore. And I sent her like the peeking.
I'm putting it all into these seed boxes, y'all.
I know. She's been doing so good. And I was like, I'm sorry, but I'm going to send you a picture anyways. And even if I need to put it aside and save it for like a month from now, that's okay. And then I showed her and she was like, yep, got to get some of those beads. Absolutely. Because they're beautiful.
Yes, put them aside. Yep, it's got to happen.
Yep. Because they're those Amazonite coin beads are, they're stunning. And they had like 4mm and 8mm. And then they had the coins and then all of the pendants, which then, yeah. Oh, the ones that I get, those are on the Claim It Live sale. So normally those are on Monday morning. Rosanna, can you please? Yes, Kim Evans, same thing. Rosanna and I, okay, so Molly, the whole time, you guys, just so you know what I'm like reacting to. So Molly has to open all of the little teeny tiny like plastic packages to like take them out and show, and then she has to put them back in. And she always feels bad because she's like, oh, it's so bad here. Da, 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 da. And yeah, I got it, and I was literally like grabbed my cutters. You guys saw me on the when I'm like opening, I'm like, oh, forget this. I'm not gonna try to open these. Yeah, it's a pain. And Rosanna was like, oh, I'm gonna send her a pocket knife because I feel her pain. So we were talking about that the other day. But yeah. Right, Kim Evans? See, Amy, do you see? I told you. You see what she said? See what Kim said? She says you owe me.
Oh, I owe you. I definitely owe you. I definitely paid for them, but I owe you because you always have my back.
Right.
On it.
So it's always 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. And then that is also when morning coffee is. So Rosanna will be on then. And then Rosanna has a live on Tuesday mornings, I believe, at 10 o'clock, normally 10 Central Standard Time. I think, I don't know. I need you guys, if you guys have regular lives, please message me on Messenger because Amy and I are trying to put a calendar together so that we know when people have it. So that we're not like overlapping those to the best of our ability. Now, does it sometimes happen?
You want to know, you know?
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, whatever else, yes. But we're trying to put it together a calendar, and then yeah, we could even post it in the group so everybody knows when people are on. If they have like a schedule, we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah,
there you go.
Right, Kim? There's no regular life. We have dogs. They rule. Absolutely, they do. Mm-hmm. Yeah, even when I was rearranging, my little blind dog, poor girl, kept trying to like now I can't think of what it's called. Anyway, she scooches down really far, and I'm sitting here doing it like you guys can see me, but she scooches down and she like slowly walks around and she'll like stick her nose out a little bit. Mapping. It's called mapping. But we weren't done rearranging when she was doing it, but she didn't want to not be in here with me. So yeah.
She is the sweetest little thing.
Yeah, she is. Dorian, my time never changes either. Arizona doesn't participate in daylight savings. It's gorgeous, Amy. I love it.
I love this. This is what I wanted to wear. So here's where we're at. So if we come all the way down here, so if I'm coming from here, it's 6 right here to that first link. And so we're looking at about
an inch and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
but then put it on the mandrel so they can see. Yeah.
And you see on here, it's only 6 1/4, 6 1/2.
Yeah.
See, and it measures almost 7. So it would be as if it's way too big, but it's actually not.
Right.
But I'm super excited about it.
All right, Kim.
And I love the flow it's going to have with the chain that's down here. So you see the chain that's down here. So it's going to have amazing flow.
Oh, and I love how you do yours so they kind of separate. I love that. Yeah. Karen, if you...
I don't like them on top of each other because then the center doesn't stay the center. They end up doing this. If I keep them together just a little bit. Oh, I love it.
I love it. Karen, hit me up about what you want. I got like 3 strands of those Amazonite pendants. So if you want a couple, let me know. Oh, Dorina, come visit. We can go to Bernie's together. Love it. That's what I told Rosanna. She's like, I have family that lives there. I'm like, come, we'll go to Bernie's. That's what I tell everybody. Literally, I tell everybody. She's like, I don't like the heat. I'm like, come now. You got about 2 more weeks, Rosanna, before it's too hot.
Here we go. You want to bring us up here because I can't see that. And I'll take off.
Yep, I will indeed. We'll just remove that and then switch it to that. And there we are. Okay, Linda wanted to see my cutters. Okay, so see how it doesn't have the guard, Linda? It just doesn't. Hers had like a guard right here. And Gina or Sparkly's has a pair of cutters that have the same thing, and she got them from Xuron. And they're supposed to like keep the wire from flying across the room, basically. But mine don't have it, and I love them, you guys. Like seriously, I'm not kidding. Oh, I won't do the model number. If you go to Linda's last visit and go in the comment or her last video, I always say visits because I feel like it's visiting with my friends when I go and watch them. But yeah. But oh, Cindy, I'm going tomorrow. I'll text you before I go. Samantha Latimer explains what these mean. And very well, even in the message, I just don't remember. I believe that like one is the like maximum that you're supposed to cut with it, and the other is like the diameter. I don't know. But I love them. I use these on just about everything. Obviously, I didn't use them on the big, huge honking one. Those my husband used his work cutters for. But yes.
Thanks, Georgina. I'm excited about that.
Yeah. So So that's what we're putting the calendar together for, Sylvia, because Becky typically has started doing a Friday night, late night meeting with Becky. I almost started doing so 1 point, this is what those numbers mean. 1 point, so it can go all the way up. These can cut all the way to 1.6 millimeter wire. 1 millimeter wire is 18 gauge.
Yeah.
So that means that these should cut all the way to like 14 gauge, which is amazing. And 1 millimeter of solid steel.
But how much were those yours?
Like less than $20.
Done.
They're awesome. I love them.
Please.
Yes. So we will put together a video because I even know, like Linda, I believe you release your videos on Thursday every week. She does her videos. She did a variation of last week's link. Loved it. 2 of them. She did one that was a little bit bigger, and then she with 2 wires instead of just 1. And she calls it her jelly bean link, and it's basically like an S that's then connected, and she takes the ends of both of the wires and like wraps it around both sides. It's beautiful.
Oh, and so cool.
This week she did one where she, like I said, had 2 wires, and then the second one that she did with 2 wires, one of them was twisted wire instead of just red.
Like twisted wire.
I know you love twisted wire. That's why I'm bringing it up. You'll love it. I'll send you the link. It's amazing.
Excellent.
Oh, Sunday morning hers come out. So yeah. Okay, cool. So that's what I'm trying to do, you guys. So if you guys have something, please send them to me. I got them from Amazon, Cindy. So I will send you the link. I'll post the link up if you guys want. I can put them in the comments. But yeah, so if any of you guys have shows, any of that kind of stuff, please message me so that I can get them on the calendar, because I really am trying to get, like, you guys know I have Durkheim's, I have memory issues, and so I don't always remember when things are happening. So I want the calendar, because like I said, Amy and I try to be very respectful of other people in our community who have stuff going. Obviously, we cannot always guarantee that. There's been a couple times that, like, Becky was on with Softlex or with, oh my goodness, what's the stuff that she loves? Silver Silk?
Silver Silk.
Yes. And so we should not be competing with Silver Silk Sunday night show anymore now that, and we only competed for like the last, sometimes they go over, but we are very, but they started that. No, they started theirs after we already had ours, so that's not on us.
Okay. I was going to say, I know that I went through everything. You went through everything. We went through everything to make sure we weren't.
Oh, yeah. Yes, we try to be very, very respectful of everything, so that's what we do. And Rosanna, I agree. I love to twist my own wire instead. In fact, I told my husband lost my little like cheap drill that I only use to twist wire with. And so he got a free set of tools from his work for Christmas because he's that good of an employer. So now I use his like $240 drill just to twist wire with.
That's okay.
I have the little tool that you can do it with, but you know my hands. I drop it and I get frustrated. Whereas if I just hit the button, it's done like that. So yeah. Sylvia, if you're talking about where I got the cutters from, I got them from Amazon. All right, Linda, you come out on Sundays. Let me write that down just so I have it. Sunday mornings. Oh yeah, I know you use it, Linda. That's kind of where I got. Oh yeah, he just brought me. It's literally like a Milwaukee drill that you can literally go and register it. It has its own Bluetooth like GPS thing in it. That's how good of a drill it is. And all I use it for is twist wire.
Yeah. That's okay.
I know. He lost the $30 one I had. It wasn't my fault. So Linda is Sunday morning. What time is it there, Linda? Because whenever we're on at night, you always seem to find us. Which I love. Because she was on when I was live on Friday night. And I know that lives aren't always something that somebody can watch, you guys, and I know that. And I'm going to go ahead and Amy had a basketball game the other night and couldn't do it, and I get all of that. So I'm going to try to just do a video as if I'm live. I like talking with you guys too, though. That's the thing. Mm-hmm. But I'm just afraid that I won't be able to get through the editing process. I'm not sure that I can like do it well. So it's more early afternoon. Yeah.
But
the
editing part of all of it
is uploading.
Editing and uploading.
Yeah.
Editing and uploading. It's I mean, if it's a 35-minute video that you do 35 minutes, it takes you a minimum of 35 minutes to edit it because you have to watch the whole thing.
Right.
So,
yeah. And I'm just afraid I'll be too hypercritical of myself is the problem. And then I won't release it. And then I'll get frustrated and not want to re-record it. So it's like a whole thing. But yeah. Night, Brandy. Love ya.
So I haven't since this morning. So I was just thinking too. I was like, this time change messed me up. I haven't even eaten. It's hitting me now.
Yeah. It's 8:20 almost where you are, girl. You should have eaten by now. But yes, it's all right, Angela. I did get it posted 2 hours in advance this time, not 35 minutes. So sorry for all that. The first one I was like 35 minutes later because I'm new to Canva. So you guys have seen my little thumbnails are very simplistic. Amy is a rock star. I know, but yours are so like complex and layered and they look cool.
That's because I've been learning all this time. That's what happens. We'll play with it whenever I come there.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
You see?
We'll play with it. Steve says dinner is ready.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then we need to go.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Shannon has a YouTube channel named like Shannon from Thunder Horse Descendants. I didn't know it was an Australian company, Linda. That's awesome. Yeah, Canva is an Australian company. Oh, I'm gonna have to look that up. I didn't realize that Shannon had a channel. I'm gonna have to go look that up.
That's
DIY
cool.
Jewelry tutorials. I know. I didn't know that. I'm like sitting here. I have to take notes, guys, because I'll forget. Cindy, if I don't have your information, I'll let you know so I can get it and add you to the list. And you guys all saw my email, but I'll type it in again just one more time just so that you guys have it. You guys will know where to email me if you want to be added to the list because you're not on it yet. That's fine. And it will be very soon. I'm excited. Like I said, I'm going down tomorrow to go through everything, see what all we have. But yeah, I'm going to go eat my dinner. You guys are the best. Thanks for being patient with us when things were kind
Love you
of.
guys. Thank you so much for your patience with that whole camera situation. But I'm glad I got something made.
I know.
I
I'm excited.
Oh, too.
Oh, it's a different. Yes, exactly. It's a different Shannon. I'll still go check out the channel. Yeah. Night, guys. I know, Angela. I need to find out how you're able to travel for a month at a time. I'm so jealous. But thank you for always tuning in.
On a play.
Yeah.
Bye,
all right.
guys.
Night, guys.